Like and subscribe if you do not fear truth. Bernie Sanders is a white, racist liberal. That's what he is. We we now understand as African Americans that we are Hebrew Israelites. We now understand that just because a person is a Democrat does not mean they are not racist. Joe Biden, Jim Crow Joe, proves that he is a racist. He is going after the Trump supporters, the MAGA racist supporters. He is going after them. And he has proven that when he signed that Asian crime bill or whatever it was. But he did not sign a bill supporting Hebrew Israelites who have been any bad thing you can come up with. We as Hebrew Israelites have suffered from the destruction of our towns and cities, to our banks, to our babies being used for alligator bait, to being eaten. We have suffered all of that. And we get no crime bill or whatever he calls it. And then Asians are guilty of deleting black people. And those Asian business owners, they were financed by this government and put in black neighborhoods intentionally to put black business people out of business. Bernie, you have done nothing for black people. Nothing whatsoever but talk to an empty congressional chamber, to empty audiences. That's all you do. You talked me into voting for Biden. And I went for it because I thought that he was liberal to an extent to where he would be of benefit to Hebrew Israelites. But that was my mistake, because if Obama did nothing for his own people of color, expecting Biden to do something was a mistake. But I played the good cop, bad cop, or should I say, evil cop, less evil cop, supposedly. And that was supposed to be to my advantage, but it wasn't. Evil is evil. There is no lesser evil. Evil is simply evil. And you don't vote for evil. If you believe in Yahshua, if you believe in God, you don't vote for the lesser evil. If you believe in God, you put your faith in God and you do what is right. You do what is correct. That is why Yahshua died on the cross. It was an example of doing what is correct. And see, my people, Revelations 2, verse 11. Do not fear the first death. Fear the second death. The second death is your soul. Don't worry about your first death. Worry about your second death if you want to be resurrected or reincarnated. That's how that works. So you don't vote for the lesser of two evils, because as we see with Biden, you get nothing out of it. In fact, we have endangered the Palestinian people by voting for Biden. Bernie's buddy. He is supporting the synagogue of Satan, Revelations 2:9 and 3:9. Biden supports and is giving military equipment to the synagogue of Satan. Don't vote for evil, period. Our people did not bravely fight for us to cowardly pick the lesser of two evils. Our people did not fight for us to pick the lesser of two evils. That is not why they gave their life. That is not why Yahshua Jesus gave his life. I am proudly anti-Semitic, and I will not vote for a demon to kill other people, to support the synagogue, people of the synagogue of Satan. It doesn't work with me. I am a cell in the mind of Yahweh God. I am a cell in the mind of Yahweh God. Also, Bernie was against the ceasefire. He said the ceasefire would not work. But who were the Israelis executing? They were executing men, women, and children. They were executing men, women, and children. But what they did is what Satan always does. He plays a mind game. Instead of saying we're killing Palestinians, we're killing Hamas. Everybody is Hamas. Israelis killed 400 people. And then we're supposed to believe that they killed 400 Hamas people. That they're not, you see, they're substituting. They're substituting. They're playing word games. And as we all know, Satan's biggest strength, his power, is in lies and deception. Satan's greatest powers are in lies and deception. Calling Palestinians Hamas is a lie. It is a deception. We killed 400 people is what they say. They killed 400 men, women, and children. Unarmed. Unarmed. They blew up a hospital and lied. They said that one person from Hamas was in there. Now all of a sudden, one person from Hamas, no, they lied and said they didn't do it. First, they tried to accuse Hamas of doing it, but the proof showed they did it. Then they bombed a refugee camp. They killed I don't know how many people, and they said they were after somebody from Hamas. Now all of a sudden, they're going in there with tanks. First, they didn't bomb the hospital. Then they bombed the refugee camp, and it was one person from Hamas in there, and they don't know if they got him. Now they're going into Israel, to Palestine, Gaza Strip, and everybody now is Hamas. You see how the lie grows? Now everybody is Hamas. And Bernie was against the ceasefire, which means he was promoting the genocide of men, women, and children. Bernie, you are a sheep in wolf's clothing. You are full of it. You are despicable. You are totally despicable, conniving, white, liberal racist. You have been exposed. I'm not voting for Jim Crow Joe. Like I said, my people did not die for me to vote for the lesser of two evils. Yahweh Jesus did not die for me to vote for the lesser of two evils. I will vote for legislation. I will vote for legislation, but I'm not going to pick between two demons. And people, I'm telling you this, anytime you vote for legislation, always vote for that which will give you freedom. Even if you disagree with the freedom that's being given, always vote for freedom. Because little by little, your freedoms will be whittled away. Little by little, your freedoms will be whittled away. And remember this, when you give up your freedom, you give up your options. Never give up your freedom, because you may change your mind depending on the situation. You may change your mind depending on the situation. So no matter what the freedom is, I don't care if it's guns, abortions, don't matter. Don't take freedom away from yourself. The marijuana issue, don't take freedom away from you. I don't smoke pot, but I voted for the freedom to do so. Because what does that do? In case a police stops me, he can't say, I smell marijuana, get out the car. Because now it is legal. I have that freedom. Because they were setting people up with that. They could just walk up to your car and say, I smell marijuana. Well, what you gonna do? Now he's got you because he's got that, because he has the freedom to do that. So don't take away your freedom, whatever it is. Don't relinquish your freedom. You keep relinquishing your freedom to hurt other people or whatever, and eventually you'll find out that you don't have any freedom. But I tell you one freedom I have right now, and that's the freedom not to vote for two demons. Bernie, get out of my face. I'm sick of you. Like and subscribe.